Hi, welcome back to another video. So for today's video, I wanted to do a makeup look using the top 10 best-selling products from the Sephora website. Some of them I already own, some of them I hadn't used before, and some of them I had tried years ago, so I was trying them again. I think this look came out so pretty, even if those aren't my same top 10 products. But if you want to see how I did this look and what the top 10 best-selling products are from Sephora, then please keep watching. Are you guys here for this backdrop, like this hot pink? I'm so here for it. So for foundation, the Fenty Pro Filter Foundation was the top seller for Sephora in makeup. So I got the shade 290. I really loved her hydrating foundation that just came out. I did a video on it if you guys want to see. So I'm excited to try this matte one, so let's do it. I'm going to use my Smashbox foundation brush. I'm honestly excited because I love videos like this because I get to find like new products that I never tested that I normally wouldn't grab, and I can see if I like them or not. Like, I just love finding new makeup because I feel like I use the same products over and over and over. And I noticed, like, why do I do my foundation like one side at a time? I think it comes from like the retail background of like every time I was trying makeup on somebody at a store, like I had to show them one side to show the difference of like how it looks without it, how it looks with it. Oh, I wish I didn't do that, like how annoying. So this seems pretty full coverage. The shade might be a little too light for me and a little yellow, but that's fine because it's gonna work once everything else is on. That blended so easy, looks so nice. The NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer was their top selling concealer. It's actually the first product that comes up when you click on bestsellers. So I got the shade Toffee, which is medium 1.25. And there's been so much hype around this concealer for so many years. Like, I'm talking like at least 5-6 years. My sister uses this, she swears by it. For me, when I tried it a long time ago, I didn't feel like it was enough coverage for me. That's why I used the Shape Tape, and then now I use the Born This Way concealer. So let's see if this is enough coverage for me. I got the little travel size because I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. It seems like it has coverage. I love anything like miniature. Like, how cute is this little BB? It is super creamy, but it doesn't feel like too creamy where it would crease up. Let's see when we blend it because everyone loves this concealer so much. So who am I to not love it? I'm gonna use my Fenty sponge that I love. Okay, bye. I kind of like it. I love NARS as a brand. They're like one of my favorite brands in the world. I just wasn't a fan of their concealer. See, it blends out super nice. It literally like looks super natural. But for me, like, I have so much darkness under my eyes that I would just want more coverage. I'm gonna blend this and then do another layer and see if I can maybe build it. But it is really pretty. Like, if I were to have like a natural day, I would definitely want to wear this. The color is really pretty too. But you know, I'm like so all or nothing with everything in life, so it's like I'm either full beat or I'm just natural. Like, I don't want to wear any makeup. I don't want to wear sunscreen. I never used to be that way. I used to think I have to go out the house with makeup every single time. But I used to be super insecure because I had bad skin like my whole life. And you know how that goes. Like, you just want to pack it on and like cover it, but then it actually looks worse. Let's try another little layer of this. It's just here where I would want more coverage. I mean, I think it looks really good. It's like just very pretty, you know? But some people are like natural glam, and then some people are full glam. I'm kind of full glam, where I would just want something like a little heavier. That's just a preference of mine. But obviously, like, you know, everyone in the world, like, this is the best concealer to them, so who am I? Next on the bestseller list was the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I used this for a long time. I would set my face with it. To me, for my under eyes, personally, I'm really dry under here, so it was very drying for under my eyes, so I would just use the MAC powder. But today, I'm gonna try to set under my eyes with this. I got the little baby size, see if I like her again. Let's try it again. For me, like, you probably can't see, but up close, I feel like it brings out my under eye texture. And I never felt like this was like brightening. They even have a secret brightening version, but I just never felt like it was brightening. It felt like it would make it darker. It's not like terrible, but it's not for me. I would definitely prefer setting my entire face with this, but I don't think that it's any different for me than a regular translucent powder. I love Laura Mercier as a brand. I have so many of her products. I think it's amazing, but just for my skin type, I wouldn't use this for under my eyes. Maybe I would use it to bake after I use my MAC Studio Fix powder under my eyes. That would be really good because I would already have like a layer down, but for me not to set my under eyes, I would try it on my face today, but I was gonna use another bestseller for my face. So this is the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Powder in the shade 2. You guys already see this in every single video I have. I love it to clean up under my blush. It's good to set the whole face. So we're gonna set our face with this. Obviously, I love this powder. I agree with everyone to make this a bestseller. I think it's an amazing touch-up powder to keep in your purse. I think it's amazing setting powder. It's an amazing powder to clean under the cheeks. It's very light, and no matter how much you put on of it, it's like it doesn't get cakey. So I love this. This doesn't add coverage, but it just sets everything in place without looking too cakey. Okay, so I'm gonna finish off my face with my own products, and then I'll be right back. Okay, so I finished up my face. So for one of the best sellers, it was the Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray. So I'm going to set my face with this. That's supposed to keep your makeup in place all night, sweat-proof, waterproof, all that. For brows, Anastasia Brow Wiz was the top seller. Obviously, this is such a good brow pencil. I normally use the brow definer, which is the thicker one, but I have had this one in the past and I love it. I love that it comes with a spoolie. You can brush up the brows, blend them out after you fill them in. So let's fill in our brows with this. I love this. It's such a small little applicator. If you have like fine brows or not a lot of brow hair, little sparse spots, it's really easy to fill them in. If you have thicker brows like me, you might want to go with a thicker one, but they're pretty similar. I just feel like the thicker one makes it easier because I have less space to fill in. This brow looks so good. Okay, so the first eyeshadow palette on the bestsellers list was the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Palette Remastered. I've never owned this palette before, and I think that it's so beautiful. The packaging is everything. Look when you open up, how amazing is this? It comes with that on top. So these are the colors. Honestly, life-changing. All these are kind of like shimmers, and then these are all matte. So honestly, you could do so many looks with this. I'm super excited because I've never played with this before. I don't really want to do like a pink look because I don't want to match my backdrop, and I've been doing so many pink tone looks lately. So I kind of want to do like along the lines of like a bronzy, little natural cute eye. For my crease, I'm gonna go in first with the shade Sandalwood. This is just like a nice light neutral brown. What do you guys think? Have you ever used the Huda eyeshadow palettes? Do you like them? Let me know down below. Also, let me know, I'm curious, where do you guys shop for your makeup mostly? Is it Sephora? Is it Nordstrom's? Is it Ulta? Is it the drugstore? Is it Target? Like, let me know. I mostly buy everything I possibly can at Sephora because I live like less than a mile from a huge Sephora that has really great selections of brands. So I mostly go there. I also buy some products from Nordstrom. It is right next to the Sephora that I go to. But I mostly buy everything at Sephora. But I'm just curious where you guys buy them from. And do you leave the reviews on Sephora.com? Personally, I've never left a review, but like I love reading them, but then sometimes I feel like it's really misleading because companies have came out and said that they pay their employees or they have people go on and leave reviews. So it's kind of like, well then how can you know if it's good or not, or if it's just the company leaving the reviews? Because things I've never tried before, mostly like body products or hair products, I read all the reviews and that's how I see if I want to buy the product or not. But that was like years ago that I would mostly do that. But now, I don't know. I can't really trust the reviews. And it kind of sucks because it's like, with social media and marketing and all this stuff, it's like, you can't trust Sephora reviews. You can't trust Nordstrom reviews. Those all say entered in from a sweepstakes. So it's like, where can you go to get good reviews on products? That's why I feel like you have to just nowadays buy everything and try it yourself, and if you hate it, return it. Like, it sucks to return stuff, but that's what it is. You have to return it if it sucks. Okay, now to darken my crease, I'm gonna use the shade Henna. This one is like a little warm tone, kind of like brick brown color. I really like these eyeshadows. The mattes blend out beautifully. I'm not getting any fallout. For the lid, let's use this shade Blessed. It's just like a bronzy gold. And I'm probably gonna layer a few colors, but I just wanna put this as a base. Over top, I'm going to put the shade Rose Gold. This does look like rose gold, but it almost looks like it has like a purple tone to it. I like that this palette has a really large mirror as well. It's really good when you travel. Lastly, I'm gonna put the shade Moon Dust in the center of the lid. Oh. Okay, why not match with our background? Like, whatever. Let's just add some of this Man Eater to the crease. It'll be a little pink toned, whatever. It's kind of like a dark cranberry pink red. I was surprised that this was the top selling eyeshadow palette at Sephora. I mean, like, they have so many different eyeshadow palettes, so it's like, how are you gonna decide which one to buy? Okay, so I just want to do like something very simple. So underneath, let's go in with the shade Sandalwood and Henna that we did in the crease first, and we're just gonna blend this out. This looked to be too heavy. For eyeliner, the top selling eyeliner was the Kat Von D liquid liner in Trooper. I've used this in a lot of my videos. I really love this. So let's line our eyes. I'm gonna just do something very thin. I'm gonna put on lashes, so I just want it like thick enough to hide the band. Okay, and for mascara, one of the top sellers was the Better Than Sex mascara from Too Faced. I love this mascara so much. I used to use this one for years, and then they also came out with a waterproof one that's really good. Also, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise, which is a dupe for this, is very good. But I can see how this would be their best seller because it is very good. It has a nice big wand, makes them very thick and fluffy. I don't have a lot of lashes right now because I took off my lash extensions, so it's not gonna be a great judge to show you like how good this mascara works. I would have thought that the Lancome Hypnose Drama would have been the top selling mascara. I've used that one for years too. That one's really, really good. I feel like it's super dark and makes them long and thick, but the brush is just different. It's more like curled, and this one is kind of like wide and fluffy. So it makes your lashes super long. This is it on my little miniature lashes right now, but I am gonna try this on the bottom. My bottom lashes might be longer than my top ones right now. Also, this comes in a travel size, so I really like that. I prefer travel size ones for my bottom lashes if I'm not using the MAC Extended Play, because it just makes it easier to apply. See, so you can tell on the bottom lashes, like, this is such a good mascara. Okay, I'm gonna put on my own lashes and I will be right back. Okay, I got my lashes on. So for my last product, this is the Giorgio Armani Lip Maestro in the shade 100. This was their top selling lip product, and I picked this shade because it was so cute, such a good nude. So I'm gonna do my own lip liner, and then we're gonna come back and put this on. Okay, it looks a little crazy, looks a little gray, but this is my deeper kind of like contouring lip color. So I can do that under nudes and it will look really good and still have some depth. This is like very pigmented. It feels really soft. If you want this to be more peachy, you can do this with a pink liner. So I think this look came out so pretty. I really like the way everything looks. It's crazy because like individually, I'm trying to think about what thing would be my favorite item out of the best sellers list of like what I like the most, and I can't really decide. I would have to say maybe the eyeshadow palette just because it's so versatile, or maybe just my same Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush False Finish powder because I use it like every day. I mean, like everyone has their own taste, so the best sellers list is not necessarily like my top 10, but I think everything looks really, really pretty. I think this is like such a pretty natural glam look. So let me know down below if you've tried any of the top 10 products or what your favorite from this video was. Let me know if you liked this video and what other videos you'd love to see from me. So thank you so much for watching.
see